welcome back to Foster the Meeple, a channel all about board games and board gamey things. My name is Jamie, and I am home all alone this weekend because Jeff has gone off to a bachelor party with his friends. Typically when Jeff is gone, I do get to do a little bit of solo gaming, and I thought maybe you would be interested in watching me do some solo gaming. So today I am going to be playing, you already know this from the title, Overboss from Brotherwise Games, and this was designed by Aaron Mesburn and Kevin Russ. So this is one of my favorite games to play solo. It's pretty easy in terms of a solo game. If you're looking to get into solo gaming, this is a really good place to start. So Overboss, I know we've talked about it a million times, but I don't know if you guys can hear all the cars. This is a tile placement game where you are building out your overworld and you're trying to become the overlord of your overworld by using boss monsters and different terrain types and all of that good stuff. So basically this is a tile drafting, tile placing game. The solo variant, pretty much the only difference, it actually gives you a campaign type of mode, and there are 6 levels. There's some side quests, there's different difficulty levels, all that good stuff. I've actually played through, I think, 4 of the solo campaigns or solo missions. Today I'm going to go through just mission or level 1 just because I thought maybe it's a good introductory for you guys. But the only difference between how you play the solo version versus the version where you play with actual humans is that instead of having someone else draft a tile, you remove a tile from the drafting pool and then you replace it. So you're losing a specific tile every round. So you have to kind of be choosy. If we always know which tile is going to be gotten rid of. Sure. Anyways, so the level that I'm playing today, level 1, is Welcome to Arcadia. During each level, you usually get to choose from 2 different bosses that you get to play with, but during level 1, they just recommend that you use Kazana. So that is who I am going to use. The solo campaigns also give you some, like I mentioned before, like side quests and different goals. So in this one, we have the Dark Forest scheme, where you have to build a group of 3+ forest tiles. At least 1 forest must have a matching kobold. Then you have the Swamp Landia, that's scheme 2. Build 3+ swamp tiles worth 9 points. And then the third scheme is Score, 50+ points. The solo campaigns also tell you what terrain type that you should use. Typically in a regular game, you would just randomly select terrain tiles, but for level 1, we're going to use forest, swamps, caves, graveyards, camps, and dungeons. Those are the goals of the campaign. We are just going to get right into it. I mentioned before that Kazana is the boss that I will be using. Obviously, I don't need to hide her because there's nobody's going to see what I'm doing. So with Kazana, her reveal ability is that you can discard and then restock all terrain tiles in the market. And then her end of game scoring goal is you can score +3 for each separate group of exactly 3 tiles of the same terrain type. So those are some extra scoring bonuses there, and I should keep the solo campaign thing handy as I will, without a doubt, forget what they are, like the extra schemes. I got my baggie here, ready to go. I think that's everything. I think we could pretty much just get into it. Hopefully the outdoors isn't too loud, but this is like the first nice day in literally forever. It's been raining nonstop. So I thought, hey, let's sit outside and play a game together. Sound good? Sound fun? All good. All right, cool. So let's go. All right, so I know that I need forests and swamps. Those are kind of the goals that I have here, although this graveyard matchy looks pretty good. So I'm actually going to take this forest and this little camp monster. I'm going to put them right in the middle. That way I can leave the water open for swamps. So how the restock works here is you get rid of the last tile and token, the one furthest away from your draw pile. So actually we're losing these guys. I put them over there. These slide over and then we refill. Aha. All right, so I need a group of 3 forests. So let's take this other forest here, this campy, because this is going to give me a nice little band here. And then we're just going to give her. Here we go. Beep, beep, beep. There's those swamps. I love a good swamp. Donkey. Not getting a lot of matching tiles here, but so with the swamps, we need to be able to score at least 9 points from our swamps. So let's take this one first. Actually, let's put it over here. Get rid of these. Move these. Bow. I keep feeling like there's like a fly on my head. There isn't. It's like a ghost. Won't leave me alone. Ghost fly. Okay. Bow. Bow. All right. Well, I am going to take this other swamp. So wait. Right now the swamps, they score 1, +1 if they're next to another swamp, +1 if they're next to water. So right now this one is worth 2. This is where I'm going to need some portals. All right. Let's get rid of these. And I also have to keep in mind that I have to score 50 points too. So whoopsies. Spoilers. Okay. Oh, there's a portal. Very good, very good. Let's take that. So what the portals do is you just keep them in your little dungeon area and they allow you to swap some of your little monsters. So if I happen to get any swamp monsters, which is going to help me to that 9 points, then that's good. That's good stuff. Okay, so we got to get rid of this. Bow. Move these. Refill. So you can see it's a pretty quick game when you play solo. Like I can rip off quite a few of these. Haha, swamp. Ugh, what's her thing again? Okay, I think I'll have to take this. Put it here. I'm not going to use my portal yet. I need to get some groups of 3s going. But this is not looking great. There's another swampy. So we'll want that one. We'll put it here. Oh, okay, so I am going to use my portal, so I just have to flip it over, and I'm going to switch these two. So swamp goes with swamp, cave goes with cave, which will help in scoring at the end. Those go over here. These move. We have another portal. Okay, there's another swamp. So right now my swamps are scoring me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need another swamp. So I will take this one. We'll put him over here. Oh, and so because I have an open graveyard, I can actually put this here, which is pretty cool. And we're gonna get rid of that. Move these, put these, pow. Ooh, yeah, there's another swamp. We also need another forest, so it'd be nice. Ooh, look at that, swamp, swamp. Pow, pow. So we'll put that right there. Look at that. Ooh, shoot. Wasn't thinking ahead. Rats. Got rid of that portal. Okay, I definitely don't. Well, actually. Okay. Hum. Night. Ugh, I need another portal. Okay, none of these are really helping me. Guess I could take this. Put that there. I guess. I don't know. Okay, so I can only take 2 more tiles, and I really need another forest. Ooh. Swamp, swamp. Okay, so I'm going to activate her ability, and I'm going to discard and restock all of the terrains in hopes that I can get a forest. Nice! Look at that. Just as I planned. Okay, so I am going to take this forest, and I'm going to plop her right up in here. Then we get rid of this, and then we scoot. Boot, scoot, and boogie. And there we go. This is very humid. I feel like it's going to rain. Okay, so I don't have a chance at getting another group of 3. What's going to get me the most points? That's only going to get me 2. That's going to get me 3 plus 1, 4. Oh yeah, let's take this one. And then that's going to go there. That's going to go there. Okay, we are finished. See how quick that was for a solo game? Oh, crap. Alright, I have my scorebook, but what I don't have is a pen. But I do have a calculator on my computer. Haha, fooled ya. Alright, so now we go into scoring. Let's just start with the... Actually, no, I do need a pen. Hold on. The terrain types that we have are graveyard, forest, swamp, cave, and camp. So graveyards In the solo mode, you score 2 points if you have at least 2 graveyards, which I do. So those are going to score me 2. My forest, so I have 3, which means I score 6 points for those. Swamp, all right, so I've got 1 plus 2 because it's next to water, plus 1. Okay, so that one's worth 3 because it's next to water and another swamp, so that's 3. This one is 3, so that's 6. That's 9. And that's 10, 11. Caves. So I only have 1 cave, and that is worth 3 points. Camp. I only have 1 camp, so that is worth 1 point. Good times with the camps. And I have 1 dungeon, and dungeons are worth 1 plus 1 for every different terrain that's adjacent to it. So this is worth 1, 2, 3. So my tile score is 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. Wait, 17, 18, 19, 20, 26. Now we score our mini bosses, which are these little monsters here. So I have 2, so that scores me 4. I don't have any crystals, so we don't need to be worrying about that. Matching monsters. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 matching monsters, so that gives me 6 points. And that just means the little monster matches the terrain type. Bands. So I got a couple of bands here. So a band of 3 is worth 5 points, so that's 5. Band of 2 is worth 2, so that's 7. And I think those are my only bands, so that's 7 points. All right, so my token score is 17. Now my boss score, I get plus 3 for each separate group of exactly 3 tiles. So unfortunately, I don't get to score that for here because it's not exactly 3, but I do have exactly 3 forests, so I'm going to screw the pooch on that one. So I only get 3 points from her, which isn't great. Then my final score is 46. Ooh. So I did beat the first 2 schemes because I built a forest of 3+ forest tiles with at least 1 having a matching tree guy. So I did get that one. And I also beat scheme 2, which is Swamplandia. So I got at least 9 points from my swamp tiles, and I had over 3 of them. I did not beat scheme 3, which was to score plus 50 points. I was just a few shy of that, which is a real kick in the pants. That is Overboss, the solo version. I love this game. I love to play it solo. I love to play it with lots of people. So now I've played this at 1, 2, 3, and 4 players. The gameplay does not change based on how many people you're playing with it. So yeah, I highly recommend if you are looking to get into a solo game to try this bad boy out. But that is Overboss from Brotherwise Solo. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see, please consider subscribing to us here at Foster the Meeple. Give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to join us on our Discord. We have a Patreon. You can check us out there if you're interested. Follow us on social media at Foster the Meeple. Also, if you are looking to buy a game like Overboss, check out your friendly local gaming store. For us here in Halifax, it is a board and game cafe located downtown on Barrington, so all of their information will be below as well. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Now I say goodbye. Goodbye. Later days. Jeff's not here. It's not as fun to do that when he's not here.